Hello, how's it going? Hope you're all fine and dandy. Now, I've come up with a brilliant idea, an absolutely fantastic idea, but before I tell you what it is, let me explain how it came about, because, well, it's just amazing, really. So I've been organising my toolbox here, the top part of it. This is where I keep all my multimeters, test equipment, various different things for testing cars, and you know, you got your test lights and whatever else, temperature testers, and you know, moisture testers and tow bar testing equipment for all different things that I might need to do. Because Coeets sent me some equipment to test and review, and I've also got a link and a coupon code for a discount for you lot, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So when I was sorting this toolbox out, I came across this. I've got two of them, look. These are from the old days, man. These are from the days when I had Land Rovers, right? I had a TD5, a 300 and a 200 TDIs. Discoveries. And I used to like painting the old writing on the old tyres here, the old Moller Teslas and all the other off-road tyres that I got. And I've got a couple of pens left over. And I had a brilliant idea. And you know where this is going now, don't you? I think you do. So, Coeets has sent me several different meters to use, but the one that I think will be more beneficial to people on this channel is this one here, this smart multimeter. I want to show you lot this because this is absolutely brilliant, and I think it can be very helpful with testing batteries and testing things, anything electrical on, you know, any RC car, from literally electric cars, nitro cars, and 1/5 scale petrol cars. This is a little box it comes in, the KM201. It's a very nice automatic multimeter, and it'll test everything from either 300 volts, 600 volts, you know, literally do 12 volts, 6 volts. It just tests everything, and it tests resistance. It's got a nice little torch on the top. Just press that button and you've got a nice little torch, and we'll be using this loads in many videos to come. But if you would like to buy one and you see it and you think I want to get one of them, or you want to get anything from the website, all you got to do is just click on the link in the description of this video. You'll be helping me out massively as well, and I've also got a 15% discount coupon code for you lot. So if you want that, click on the link in the description and also use that code, and as I said, you get 15% off anything you buy from the website. They don't just do this particular multimeter, they do loads of different types, and also there's all, just go and have a look at it, go and have a look on the website and see. You'll see for yourself, there's loads on there, but I'll definitely recommend this one. But we'll be using this loads anyway, and you'll see this in action. I've been using this now for a couple of weeks. As you can see, it's a bit dirty, but it's bloody doing its job, I'll tell you that now. So let's carry on with what we were doing, shall we? They've gone and bloody dried up. These are about 15 years old. They're bloody dried up. Oh man, I was going to paint the writing on the wheels. I'll warm it up a bit, see if that'll help. I don't like using the electric heater, but it's in the name of trying to warm these pens up. I reckon they might be a bit cold, so the old paint, or the ink, or whatever it is, I think it's paint in it, will actually flow through the nib. So I'm trying to warm them up a bit. Hopefully they'll work. Two of them should be plenty enough to paint them wheels. I reckon that'll look bloody brilliant. HPI Racing in white on here. I need to give them a bit of a clean up. I have a little bit of nitro on them, stick. But the other option that I was thinking of, that I have got, come off there, Oh, bloody Jesus. It's in my drawer here. I've got this blue. I've got a blue paint marker, which works because I use it to mark my parcels when I send off, you know, chainsaws and nitro cars and whatever else. But I don't want them blue. I think that might look a bit weird blue. I think white is the way to go, to be honest. But I could always get more. Now I've got the idea in my head. If I can't get them other pens to work, I'll just get more. I'll turn them around, let them cook the bottom a bit. That's it, you can start cooking there. Oh, lovely, look at that. This is currently -5. The temperature's -5. I don't know what it is in here, but outside it's -5 degrees Celsius at the moment, so it is a bit nippy. The paint's probably a bit thick. The other thing I've got is this paint pen that was, I don't know what, I remember when I got this. This was bloody, we're talking about 2010, bloody 13, 14 years ago now, and it randomly just turned up. I mean, it was sent to me by mistake. I thought it was orange, but it's actually passion blue. It was orange because of that. But you know, it's a car touch-up pen. I wonder if that would be any good, but it's blue. It would match this and that, but I don't think blue writing on the wheels, on the tyres even, would look all that good. Leave it in the comments, but by the time this video goes up, I probably would have done it white anyway. Well, I've got it to work. It's not very good. I'll tell you what I do need. I'll tell you what I'm going to need. I get Tipp-Ex, because Tipp-Ex, the pen, the Tipp-Ex pen, has got a really fine little nib, and that will get in the little, you know, the finer bits of the writing there. Because this thick nib on here, it's obviously meant for actual car tyres, isn't it? We all know that anyway. And it's too thick, really, for that. It doesn't look very good. It might look alright from a distance, but close up it looks rubbish. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to get myself a Tipp-Ex pen, because as I say, they've got a fine nib, and that should stay on there. Tipp-Ex should stay on there, and if it doesn't, I'll just keep putting it on, you know, whatever. It's just for a bit of fun, isn't it, really? It's not bloody anything life or death or permanent, so I'll come up with the idea. But that does look good. From a distance, that looks good in my opinion. If you ignore the fact that it's all over the edges, you know, just imagine that it's in the middle only, not over the edges. I think that'll look good. In fact, that's kind of my style, to be honest. Might not be everyone's cup of tea, but you know, at the moment, it's mine, I think. I quite like that. Lovely. Yeah, I'm quite liking that. So what I'll do is, I'm not going to rub it off now. I think I'll better wait for that to dry, and I can get that off and do it properly with a Tipp-Ex. You probably can get these pens with a finer nib, but I've got a funny feeling. I know a Tipp-Ex pen's £1 in the shop, so I'll just get a Tipp-Ex pen for £1 and but do the whole lot. Man, if anyone else does this, it's my idea. I've patented it now. It's my idea. No one else's. It's mine. Hello. We're a couple of days late. In fact, we're about 3 days later now, because I had to go down the shop, get a Tipp-Ex. Didn't have none. Right, none of the little ones with the little nibs. Didn't have none of them. So then I found one on the internet. Well, I looked around to find Tipp-Ex. They're bloody expensive. I looked around and got a cheaper version. So here we go. That's what we got. Lovely jubbly. That should sort out the wheels for me. Lovely jubbly. I can't wait. This little Kyosho Pure 10 Alpha just turned up in the post. Just done a video on it. If you want to see it, go and have a look. It's probably out before this video, maybe. Don't know yet. I think it will be. So you're going to have a look at this lovely little Kyosho Pure 10 Alpha. Runs brilliantly, needs a little bit of work, but I'll leave all that for that video. And there's going to be another 2, maybe 3 videos on this before I stick it up for sale. So, if you want to see that, go and have a look. In the meantime, let's go and get the Savage on the bench. Hey, here we go. Let's open up the old Tipp-Ex. It's not a Tipp-Ex, it's a correction pen. I can't wait for this. I've cleaned off, you have to ignore that one, I'll patch that one up in a minute. I've cleaned off like because it was a bit wet from when I ran it last. I'll clean that off. Let's see if my little plan's going to work. Hopefully it does. I wanna taste the Well, I'll tell you what, it's coming out alright. I'll show you in a minute. It is a bit difficult to do it because you've got to try and squeeze it. However, it's coming out alright. Let's turn it over, do the other side, and then we'll have a look.
I'm so sick of the mundane and routine. I'm gonna break without warning. I wanna taste the pain. I think I'm seeing all red. 2 bullets in the gun, 1 shot to the head. I need a blank space. 'Cause everything is a threat, but I never back down, man. I'd rather be dead. I'm making love to fate. And she look better in bed. And I'ma rock this life till I take my last breath. I wanna make a change. I got 1 life left, so I'm gonna go down swinging. Don't you forget. I've gotta find a new purpose, something actually worth it.
Well, there we go. What do you think? I think that came out reasonably well. I know it's over the edges in some places, etc. But the way I look at it is, that probably ain't going to last very long when it's actually running, is it? You know, this isn't like what they call a shelf queen, some of them people call. This is, you know, it's actually going to be run. But I think that looks pretty cool, man. I might patch some of it up where it's a little bit thinner in a minute, but it's difficult because I can't feel the ends of my fingers. And it's difficult to hold that little pen. But that's nice, man. I'm happy with that. I think that looks nuts. That's, you know, that makes that truck look really nice, I think. Anyway, personally, in my personal opinion. Well, there we go. For some reason that wheel looks a bit weird. But yeah, very nice. I love these HPI tyres, you know, the ones they've done for this Savage. I mean, there's loads of different tyres you can get out there, like aftermarket ones and all sorts. I always like the dirt bonds ones, but well, I think you still can buy them, but they were bloody expensive back then. And now I think they're like 100 quid or 109 quid. It's too much money, man. No one should be paying that for a set of tyres, ever. And that's without the bloody rims or without foams. Well, the ones I could find. Anyway, I dare say some people out there have found them cheaper or whatever. But I remember back in the day, they were 50 quid with rims, foams, pre-glued, you know, and the tyre, obviously. 50 quid, but that was expensive back then for me, so I'd never got them. But I always liked them. But, no, these ones, I like these. I like these a lot. And that's why I always run them. And also, I don't mind the rims either. They're quite nice rims. Anyway, I think that truck now looks really, really good. I'm really happy with the way that turned out. Anyway, if you want to, put in the comments, what do you think? Is that a good idea? Do you like the way it looks? Not everyone's cup of tea. Also, I started, but I stopped doing it because I couldn't feel the ends of my fingers. Started putting little cable ties on my R-clips. I was going to drill holes in the shell and attach the clips, you know, to the shell so that I can't lose them, because I found another couple of blue ones, because I thought I only had 4 of them, but it turns out I actually had another 2, although that one's slightly more purple than blue, in the old R-clip box. And I don't want to lose them because I quite like them. I think these go well with the shell. So if I put the cable ties on them, I can still lose them, but at least they'll stick out a little bit more. You know, and the car park on the floor. I haven't done them ones yet because I couldn't feel the end of my fingers, and it's quite, you have to about feel and put the cable ties on. But yes, so one of the things that I do want to do, I mean, this shell's pretty beaten up. So one of the things that I was thinking of doing was putting this shell, you know, away and getting another shell, a new one, to use to beat up, because this is the original SS shell. It's the one that come with the kit when it was new, 22, 23, whenever, however many years ago it was. But to be honest, this one's melted on the exhaust. It's got character, you know, it's beaten up. I'll probably be better off getting a new shell and having a new shell as, you know, the nice shell. Even though it's not the original shell, it's a original looking shell, if that makes any sense. The other thing that I wanted to do, don't know if I want to tell you lot my idea, because you might steal it before I get to implement it. I don't know what I want to do, to be honest. I've got an idea for a shell design, and it's a bit, probably definitely not everyone's cup of tea, but it's something that I want to do. I'm not sure yet if I want to tell you my idea, because some of you lot who are a bit more artistic than me and can get it done quicker might be like, I like that idea, and you do it. And then I'm like, that was my idea, man. I'm only joking. I don't care who does what first. I couldn't give Uncle's monkey. But what I want to do is, I want to do a sticker bomb shell. A sticker bomb shell. I'm no good at painting. I'm no good at cutting out shells. I'd have to fanny around with it or try and get a pre-cut one. But a sticker bomb shell, man. Just get loads of stickers and sticker bomb the whole lot with stickers that are to do with RC, you know, that kind of stuff. All the, you know, you can get all different types, can't you? And I think it would look pretty cool. In my head it would anyway. I love sticker bomb stuff. I always have, ever since I was a teenager. I know I'm probably a bit old for it kind of stuff now, but there you go. So yeah, a couple of ideas I want to do. If any of you lot out there watching this, you're good at painting shells, you know, you're really good at it, and you know you are, I wonder if you'd be interested in doing a shell for me, because you can't, well, I can't find these pre-painted, but I want one that's, I also want one that's identical, you know what I mean, an actual SS shell. If I tried to do it myself, man, it'd be a mess. I want it to be proper, because that's just what I want. But anyway, thanks for watching, you lot. Proper happy with how my little wheels turned out. I'll catch you lot on the next one. I might get a roll cage, haven't really decided yet. You can get them for the Savage X's and whatever else, have a little roll cage around the engine. I probably might get one, because I don't mind a bit of damage. You're going to get damage. Don't mind a bit of damage, but you know, I don't want this to be cracked off or anything like that. Well, that sort of damage. It's perhaps the other one. So I'll catch you lot on the next one. All the best. Take care. Treat everyone equally. Don't rise to any people who want arguments, because people who want arguments, they're the weaker ones, right? You need to be the strong one and just go with life. Let them carry on. I know there's a lot of people out there. I get a lot of messages from people who are asking my advice because they're in arguments of people and whatever else. Just leave the people, yeah, because if someone wants to have an argument over something, they're unhappy in their life, alright? So just let them be, yeah, leave them alone. Let them go and have a miserable life. You have a good life, and don't argue with people. Don't rise to it. That's my advice to you. Luckily, I don't have arguments with people, because I have a nice life. I'll see you later on. Cheerio.